A last-second return to Parliament led the Prime Minister to give a stark warning.
We will need to dramatically reduce our reliance on the United States. We will need to pivot our trade relationships elsewhere. Our economy.
Carney taking the morning off from the campaign trail to focus on the Americans, putting a 25% tariff on autos, promising a Canadian response, but only after Trump implements all of his tariffs on April 2nd.
It doesn't make sense when there's a series of U.S. initiatives that are going to come in relatively rapid succession. To respond to each of them, we're going to know a lot more in a week.
What Carney is willing or unwilling to do isn't clear, even saying an export tax on oil and gas is an option, something Alberta's premier has said could lead to an unprecedented national unity crisis.
And in a negotiation, it doesn't make sense to tip your hand and say what you're going to do going forward.
Carney toned down his usual Trump rhetoric in advance of a call set for the coming days with the president.
I will make clear to the president that those interests are best served by cooperation and mutual respect, including of our sovereignty.
But amped it back up in a rally in Montreal.
We've had another day, another unjust, pointless, and irresponsible attack on Canada by President Trump.
An attack that Trump says is about moving jobs from Canada to the U.S.
Right now, a car would be made here, sent to Canada, sent to Mexico, sent all over the place. It's ridiculous.
But Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick contradicted his boss in conversations with International Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc and Ontario Premier Doug Ford.
He's reassuring us that there'll be no plant closures. My response was Ronald Reagan's response, trust but verify. We'll see what happens over the next little while.
Dealing with the tariffs gives Carney an opportunity to focus in on what he wants the ballot question to be. Who's best placed to deal with Donald Trump? And he'll continue that tomorrow when Carney has a meeting scheduled with the premiers. Mackenzie Gray, Global News, Montreal.